these two. The tab make a date with play pace. Pay me interest from the inside. Final round. He's ever so clever's got gate speed. Probably try and clear the inside too. Pay me interest can begin okay, but usually she doesn't perform that well if they use her out at the mobile that much. Giant Jackson, Rock and Roll Yankee will press forward. SUTTER maybe also. A Treacherous will probably go back, I'd say. Levi Jimmy on the second row. Set to go. Ready. Away. Rock and Roll Yankee is going forward. He's ever so clever. Excuse me, he's ever so clever's going with it. But there's enough speed underneath to stop them getting across. And final round is holding them all at bay and does get across the inside runner, who doesn't really want to get into a blue for early pace, pay me interest. But final round's got the lead, so could turn a foot out at the mobile to stop the others getting across. He's ever so clever. I thought it'd be a good thing to get past him, but not the case. He's now left facing the breeze. Gaita went back early with Rock and Roll Yankee. Now she's pressing forward to go and sit outside the leader, and we'll get to that position with 2 laps to go. Back behind those was Levi Jimmy. He races one off, caught 3 wide as Giant Jackson, who showed gate speed but can't get in anywhere. Then SUTTER and a Treacherous, the favourite. She's back at the tail. Lead time, 45.1. Final round out in front, leads by 3 metres. Rock and Roll Yankee's been best back to beat the favourite. He's going to have to do it tough and face the breeze over 22.30. Has done some work to get there. He's ever so clever. He gets 1-1 cover now. It's on the outside of Pay Me Interest. He gets a good run behind the leader. Then behind those was Levi Jimmy racing one off. So was SUTTER, a Treacherous, and at the tail end of the field was Giant Jackson, who eventually is going to get behind the favourite. Round the bend they go. And they've got around 1,100 to travel. First quarter covered in 30.6, and on the inside it's final round. On the outside is Rock and Roll Yankee. No move by Hryhorec on the favourite at this stage. SUTTER going to come out in front of it. I think he may have flushed it out, so SUTTER presses forward 3 wide, and a Treacherous is trying to latch onto its back. She still travels okay, just being niggled at to try and get on the back of SUTTER as they lift the tempo up front. He's ever so clever, has had a good run after getting cover. 1 out, 1 back. On the inside, Pay Me Interest. Then in turn behind those, Levi Jimmy. SUTTER not progressing quick enough at this stage, so a Treacherous is still around 15 metres off the leaders, and dropping off was Giant Jackson. Rock and Roll Yankee poked his nose in front of final round. 29-1 that second section. Now Hryhorec's going between runners, underneath runners, and trying to drive for luck. Gets on the back of Levi Jimmy, but can't get out with a Treacherous. Now gets her into the clear, and she's giving the leader about 15 metres start. She's starting to come quickly, but Gaita kicked away with Rock and Roll Yankee. Out in front by 10 metres around the bend. Third quarter shows 29-2. A Treacherous is reducing that margin with every stride. She looks like she's got him covered. Rock and Roll Yankee's had the tougher run. A Treacherous looms up on the outside. She gets level. She pokes her head in front, and she's going to be too good. A Treacherous too good for Rock and Roll Yankee, who was gallant in defeat. They all really eased up on the line. The winner by the driver, and the horse itself in second placing. Third was final round. Behind those, Pay Me Interest. Then we had He's Ever So Clever. Didn't really fire tonight. Then SUTTER, Levi Jimmy, and Giant Jackson will get there shortly.